Plaintiff LaToya Woods is suing her ex-boyfriend for child support, car damages, and loans. LaToya says their relationship ended when she caught the defendant with another woman.
Cue the defendant.
Defendant Jimmy Winters admits to cheating on LaToya, but he says she was not totally innocent. In fact, Jimmy says LaToya threatened him with a cup of ammonia.
Okay, the plaintiff is suing the defendant, her ex-boyfriend, for unpaid child support, unpaid loan, and car damages. LaToya, state your case, please.
And Jimmy and I have a long history together. The best thing to come out of it was our 2-year-old daughter. He may look sweet, but he took advantage of me, and that's why I'm here today. We met when I was about 13. We grew up together. Although we grew up together, felt like I was the only one doing any of the growing. He may look sweet, and at times he is. And he can also be very devious.
No, Honor, that ain't true, Honor.
I found out I was pregnant. We lost our child shortly after birth due to lung complications. And
how long ago was this that you lost the baby?
This was in 2004. And shortly after that, he went to jail.
What was it like after you lost your baby?
It was horrible because I expected him to be there for me, and he wasn't. He just totally just disregarded the way I felt. He wasn't there for me. He was very nonchalant about the situation, and it was just like, whatever.
Is that true?
No, Honor.
Talk to me. What was
it was just,
like?
I mean, it was a situation, you know what I'm saying? I was just trying to be strong about it. I was just holding it in.
Would the baby die at home, or what
No,
happened?
actually, I was about 5 months, and I went into labor. And I don't know, they didn't tell me what happened or what was the reason. It was just I had an early birth.
Born alive?
Yep, for about 20 minutes before he passed away.
Tough stuff. Tough stuff. He wasn't there for you?
Not at all.
Honor, I was
Why
there
do you
for
say
it.
that?
Because I expected him to, you know, console me. I expected him to be around. He wasn't around.
Weren't you around, Jimmy? You weren't around?
Don't let her fool you. She a jealous person, Honor.
This isn't about jealousy. It's just about whether you're there for her when the baby died.
I was there for her, but she wanted me to be there like every 24 hours.
Your Honor, I got out the hospital. He was not there. I went home by myself, without my baby, without him.
Honor, I was there for her. I was there when she got out the hospital.
All right, you disagree. What'd you go to jail for, Jimmy?
I was with one of my friends and
Burglary.
Burglary.
Party to a crime of a burglary.
What'd you break into?
I mean, I didn't know. I was driving.
You were the driver?
Yeah, I was driving. He went in the store, and he came back out. We got pulled over. He didn't tell me what happened till we got pulled over.
Let me ask you this. When he came back out, we got pulled over. It sounds to me like it should be more like he came back out, got in the car, I took off, and then we got pulled over.
Yeah.
You're the getaway driver. What did he rob?
No,
what did he get in the car with?
He robbed the liquor store. He just hopped in the car, walked out normal and everything. And then when we got pulled over, that's when he told us he robbed the place.
Oh, you didn't know? You didn't know?
I didn't know.
Is that your first run-in with the law, Jimmy?
Yeah, like felony, yeah.
As an adult?
Yeah.
LaToya, talk to me.
So while he was locked up, I met someone else, and I started a relationship, and I found out I was pregnant by this person, and I informed him.
How long was he gone for?
He was locked up for about a year.
All right.
A little under a year. I informed him that I was pregnant. He then stated that, you know, he didn't care. He still wanted to be with me. He still wanted to try to work things out.
But did you want to be with him?
I did.
So why were you with the other guy?
Because he was there for me after I lost my
Well, how long after you lost the baby were you the wheelman?
I mean
what?
I was probably like a couple of months, but she in love with money. That's what it is, and he had money. That's
Who,
what
the other
it was.
guy?
Yeah,
well, then why is she back with you?
I was in jail.
I'm not.
Huh?
I ain't. She just
You said she's in love with money.
I know she in love with money.
But she wants to be with you, even though she's pregnant with the other guy's baby.
I mean.
Okay, go ahead, LaToya.
Okay, and so when I told him that I was pregnant, he said he didn't care. He wanted to still be with me. So when he got out, we started to work it out, and it was fine in the beginning. He was the stand-up kid, and then after a while, he couldn't handle the situation. He wasn't.
What couldn't you handle?
I was taking care of the kid and everything. It just got to the point that.
You were taking care of the kid?
Yeah, I was taking care of the kid, everything.
So then you give birth to this baby?
I birthed my child. I take care of my child, do everything for
So what are you suing him for?
Back child support for my daughter, his daughter. We had another baby.
Oh, you had another baby?
Yeah.
How many kids do you have?
I only have 2.
Okay, what's your baby's name?
Tayana.
Tayana. Okay, good. You have a baby. Then what happens?
We call ourselves, because I was pregnant, we call ourselves working things out, and we were gonna be together for our child.
Good.
And it didn't work out that way, because I caught him cheating in front of his mom's house. I saw him kissing another girl. When I approached him, he acted like I was just some deranged chick.
I mean, I wasn't making out with her. We was just friends at the time.
Okay, you make like you don't know her?
Nah,
What do you say? Hey, this is my friend. This is the mother of my baby.
No, see, it was the person who I work with. She already know
What time of day
who
is
that person
this?
was.
This was at night, and it was more like, what are you doing here? Get from in front of my mom's house. And
Oh, God. So you two are on and off more than the light switch, you know that? I got, right now, I'm not sure whether you're on. Are you on now or off?
No, off.
We're off. Okay, good.
I mean, the
All right.
electric company came and took, it's no more. It's over. The lights are out. We'll never come
Lights
back on.
out. Oh, the electric company
We'll
came.
never come back on.
All right. All right. Touche. Touche. All right. Now, talk to me about this loan.
There were several accounts that he came at me for money, to borrow money. The first time he asked me to take out a loan from like a check payday loan store, you know, before.
Check cashing.
Mm-hmm. And so because we were friends and we had a good relationship as friends, I didn't, you know, see anything wrong with lending him the money or going to take out the loan.
How much you loan him?
The loan was $130 plus interest.
All right. So what's the problem? You pay it back?
No.
Why?
Cause she gave it to me for my birthday, Honor. That's what happened. And I bought me an outfit with it.
Right here, Your Honor, he actually signed this. Because I've seen court shows and I see how people say gifts, I had him write that
Well,
up.
good for you. We have somebody who watches court shows. All right, so you learned something from these shows. I, Jimmy Winters, will pay LaToya Woods back for the loan in the amount of $130,
Not again.
which she received from the payday loan store on my behalf. She lying?
I mean, Honor, I was paying. I mean, no, she ain't lying. Honor, I mean, I was paying it back until I lost my.
All right, so then you just lied to me.
No, I mean.
You just said it was a gift for your birthday.
Yeah, I mean.
Now I read this, you tell me, you admit that it was a loan that she took out from a loan company to give to you, to loan to you, for which you were going to pay her back.
Yeah, I was paying it back until she told me I didn't have to pay it back no more. So that's when I stopped paying it.
Oh, so there was an agreement, and then she said you don't have to pay it back
Yeah,
anymore.
I was paying on it. I mean, I lost.
Your Honor, if you can read the next statement down on the bottom, we revised
I,
that.
Jimmy Winters, agreed to everything in the above statement. I also, did you go to law school or what?
No, I just know how to cover
I also
myself.
agreed to pay LaToya for the loan above and also the extra loan, which I asked for an additional amount of $30 to bring the total to $180 with a finance charge of $54 and a full payment of $234. And any additional charges that may occur with this loan.
I mean, I signed it in the beginning, but then she told me I didn't have to pay it back because she know I lost my job. I couldn't work no more.
So, Jimmy, let me ask you a question. If she says you don't have to pay me back, and she's written all this stuff out for you to sign, why don't you get your own piece of paper and say, I don't have to pay it back?
See, I didn't know it was gonna have to come this far. That's why.
Yeah, it's amazing when these women stick with the law, huh? Now, what else you suing for?
I also, because he wasn't making the payments and the loan was taken out on my behalf, on my name, I didn't want them to send the money through my account to get an overdraft, so I had to make 3 payments of the interest of $54. He also, around that, a little bit after that, beginning of this year, he had asked me to borrow $180 for an electric bill, and I had him write that up too.
So, 2, 3, 4. So I got $468. I'm not even going to ask you if you signed it, Jimmy. You signed it. Then what?
And then, in the beginning
Jimmy,
of this
why aren't you working?
I can't work.
He
They
was.
got me. I mean, I got a breathing problem, so they put me on SSI.
You're breathing pretty fine to me.
No, see,
Get a job.
that's what I'm waiting for.
Where do you want to work? Don't give me this you can't work. Let me tell you something, Jimmy. Where do you want to work? You work at Domino's, you breathe real good. You'll smell those pizzas all day long, you'll be great. How about Sonic, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Arby's, Wendy's? Come on, get a job.
I ain't got no problem with working. She could tell you I've been working since I was 16.
So why aren't you paying her?
I mean, I had to stop because I got breathing problems for real.
He has problems, but it's not breathing. It's other problems. And
I do got a problem.
I also, in February, he called me and said he was coming to bring me the money that he brought, the $180 for the electric bill. He didn't come over to pay my money. He came over to irritate me. So I asked him to leave. He got mad and kicked my car, my brand new car.
We got into a fight that day. The truth is, we got into a fight that day.
An argument.
And she poured ammonia in a cup and got to chase me around. I got tired, so I kicked the car. I kicked the car to try to stop her. She still didn't stop, so she kept running around. I put another dent in her other car.
Any ammonia. I had a cup of water. It was hot water, and I was trying to get him away from my car.
No, it was ammonia. I know how that smells.
How do you know it was ammonia?
I know how it smells.
Okay, you go to the house, right?
Yeah.
All right. And you start fighting about what?
Me not spending Valentine's Day with him because I didn't answer my phone.
All right, are you outside or inside?
No, we was inside that fight.
At first.
Okay, and then
I asked him to leave.
you ask him to leave. Then what happens, Jimmy?
No, I'm leaving out the door. She pushed me in my back and smacked me upside the head like that.
Slapped you upside the
Your
head
Honor,
like that?
I never hit him, and I never will.
Tell me about the ammonia. How do we know it's ammonia? What is
I saw when she poured the ammonia.
From
in the cup.
where?
From an
But you on your way out the
bottle.
door. But you on your way out the
Well,
door and
if
you
you're
see me.
leaving, why are you waiting for her to take the ammonia bottle out, unscrew the top,
Exactly.
pour it into a cup,
it
put
wasn't
it in her
ammonia
hand?
ever.
It wasn't like that, Honor. I was giving my baby a kiss. When I'm giving my baby a kiss, I saw her with the ammonia in her
Okay,
hand.
so what do you
not.
do?
I don't even
So
have
why do you
ammonia.
hit the car?
I run around the car. And
So
then
you didn't have respiratory problems then, huh? You run around the car.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
here's
you.
the bottom line.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, you're also suing him for child. You got car damages?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Send it up. And now tell me, what
And
about the
I have
unpaid
the
child
estimate
support?
for the damages. Those are pictures of the kicks.
Thank you. All right. Estimate report, $792. Did you do this? Huh? That's a yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. And you did this?
Yeah.
Wow, you're pretty strong. Do you have a cup of ammonia?
No, ma'am. I don't
Okay.
even have ammonia in my house.
You wouldn't? I have ammonia in my house. I clean with ammonia. Okay, tell me about the child
The
support.
child support is, and we're from Wisconsin, so if the mother is receiving any assistance, the father has to pay, or if vice versa, you have to pay a minimum of $25. I didn't put him on child support because we had a nice relationship, and I felt that he was going to be the stand-up kid and take care of his daughter. So the courts put the general rule out that he has to pay $25 a week. He was paying it, and then it just stopped.
Why?
Because I
Because
can't
he
work no
lazy.
more.
And he don't want to work,
I can't.
and he wants me to take care of him.
At the end of the day, you have an obligation, LaToya, not to cut a deal with him on the side. The obligation is for you to go into the family court, sue for child support, and get it. This court does not have jurisdiction to award you child support. Instead of going in there, you decided to give this guy a break. Maybe you don't give him a break, and maybe he'll go get a job and be a responsible father. Do you see this baby?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How often?
Your Honor.
No, I take care of my baby.
Your Honor.
Yes.
We did. That was the actual agreement, was for the courts. He had to pay the $25.
So then go to the courts that issued the order. This court does not have jurisdiction. We have jurisdiction over the breach of contract as well as the car damage. So ordered. Verdict for the plaintiff. Thank you.